Does not simplicity indicate a lack of intelligence? By Krishna's mercy. Kathyatam mipit, koyam sambhramova upagat. Kim phalam kasya vodesh, kenva sadhyate mak. Quote, My dear father, I am very respectfully and humbly inquiring, what is this arrangement? Why you are busy in making some sacrificial ceremony? What is the reason and what is the result? For whose benefit is it and by what means will it be accomplished? Shrimad Bhagavatam 10:24-3.
Can you explain something to me, please? It is a glaring contradiction that I have noticed. On the one side, you have this sort of highly esteemed presentation known as the science of self-realization. Though it cannot be pinned down to a single period of time or to a single instance of transfer, likely its presentation most well known to the world is Bhagavad-gita. The appreciation for this work covers a wide cross-section of the population. The atheists, the devotees, the monists, those who are interested only in fruitive activity, those who want to abandon desires altogether to become a kami. They all somehow find a way to gravitate towards that conversation between Krishna and Arjuna. We can agree that there is respect for the presentation, and at the same time we have certain associated rituals and practices which supposedly fulfill the highest objective, Purushadha, of the living being. For instance, if you simply worship Govardhan Hill, you are protected by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. He instituted the worship after all. He personally intervened one time in Vrindavan, asking the innocent question of Kim Phalam. Just what fruit were the worshippers looking for in preparing for the Indra Yagya? Never mind, as they could achieve the same and more by worshipping the nearby Govardhan Hill, which was dear to the cows. If you merely circumambulate that hill, you accrue unlimited benefits, sukriti. By the way, circumambulate means to walk around. You can do the same with a mock version of the hill, created in your home or backyard. The devotion is the vital component. Follow the worship with devotion, show respect to Govardhan, who is non-different from Krishna, and everything you could ever want out of the life experience will eventually manifest. Do you not see the contradiction? You have sophistication, erudition, and high repute on one side. Then you have simplicity, primitive behavior, and ancient rituals on the other side. It is like one side has intelligence and the other completely lacks it. And supposedly, you reach the same destination from either side. How does that work exactly?
It is indeed a simple practice to circumambulate Govardhan Hill. To bring a basic offering like cookies, cakes, or a sweetened preparation made from wheat does not take much effort. However, the practice does indeed align with one of the recommendations found within Bhagavad-gita. This means that the knowledge of high esteem is not reserved exclusively for a theoretical exercise. There are changes in behavior that should result from accepting the knowledge, to make room for a kind of assimilation. Patram pushpam phalam toyam, yo me bhaktya prayachati, tad aham bhaktya upahritam, ashnami prayatatmanah. Quote, If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, fruit, or water, I will accept it. Lord Krishna, Bhagavad-gita 9:26. We might think someone is primitive, based on their dutiful worship of Govardhan Hill or regular chanting of the holy names, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. We think that they lack intelligence, that they cannot properly explain the science of self-realization to others. The truth is that their steady devotion indicates a lack of envy. They are done fighting with material nature. They have taken complete shelter of the one who controls nature. As proven in the aftermath of the first Govardhan Puja, he is above even the controllers of the heavenly region. His mighty hill named Govardhan can literally protect against devastating rain intentionally directed to an area by someone who knows what they are doing. The knowledge from the science of self-realization is to convince myself of the truth. It is to help in my efforts to convince others of their true identity as spirit-soul over, to remove their incorrect identification with the temporary body, Atma-bhimanam. The knowledge is vital, as we all have to learn. We are born into the darkness of ignorance. This is one way to know that birth is not an auspicious event. On the other side, direct worship of the Supreme Lord is the most auspicious activity. Those who follow dutifully on the recommendations to make offerings, to respect sacred places, tirthas, and to show allegiance in a regular and routine manner, already know everything that is needed to be known. They are fully surrendered at the lotus feet of the one who lifted the massive hill to protect his devotees. He maintains their devotion into the future, also bringing whatever it is they need. Ananyash chintayanto mam, ye janah paryupasate, tesham nityabhiyuktanam, yog kshemam vahamya aham. Quote, but those who worship me with devotion, meditating on my transcendental form, to them I carry what they lack and preserve what they have. Lord Krishna, Bhagavad-gita 9:22. In closing, becoming too smart by half, on my intense studies' behalf, considering too primitive now, rituals steady in vow, but truth that one controlling all, as their top priority to call. There when shelter desperately taking, after Govardhan umbrella making,